Hey guys, it is Kayla Waller with Waller Adventures, and today we are in Christmas, Florida, and we are going to check out the Jungle Adventure. So stick around, check it out. All right, so I got Audrey with me today. She's she can't. I'll show you why she can't. Check out the gator, man. This is why she can't. There's a piece of wood holding up the mouth. But yeah, I can't wait. This is gonna be exciting. I can't wait to see what they have to offer. All right, so there's a sign for it. It says Jungle Adventures, a real Florida animal park, right there. But apparently, this alligator's name is Swampy, the world's largest gator, and he's pretty big. He's pretty big. He a big boy. Check it out. Look at all the taxidermy. Got gator. Big, huge mountain lion. So you can walk into the store. Check out this gator. His name is Big Daddy. He's 15.5 foot. That's pretty cool. Big Daddy. And over here was a little baby gator. Ain't he cute? He's just chilling. It says, "My name is Vega and I bite. Please keep your fingers out." Is she pretty? She's very, very pretty.
Absolutely.
What'd you find over there?
Coconut.
Oh.
Let me give you a bracelet.
Oh, I'm sorry. I totally just walked off.
You're okay. So at, I believe, 11:20.
Kokomo, look at her. Ain't she pretty?
She's very pretty.
Just chilling, hanging out. Yeah, they got like a little...
I love the sign. Notice, please do not feed fingers to animals.
Oh, yeah, that's a true one. Oh, place here to eat. What's over here? A turtle? Oh, yeah. Yeah, big turtle.
Yes.
Oh, wow, look at that.
Oh, he's checking you out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a box turtle in there. He's under his little hidey hole back there. There's another turtle. Alright, so at 11:20, which is like what? 10 more minutes maybe?
16.
About 16 minutes. They're going to do a feeding, and then after the feeding, we go on the boat tour. That's the cool thing about here. They got an airboat tour. This kind of reminds me of like Gatorland, but this one's got a boat tour.
I think this one's cooler than Gatorland.
I think this one's cooler too than Gatorland. I'm go over there and see what's on this side. But she said hang around.
Sit and smoke.
But she said just hang around the bridge.
Gators.
Oh, yeah, there's gators over there. But she said hang around the bridge, but we're gonna come over here and see what's over here. Yeah, it says Jungle Swamp Cruise. Can't wait to go on a swamp cruise. There's the boat right there. It's gonna be exciting. Oh, look at the bird. Hey, buddy. There he is, hanging down there. Woo! I can't whistle right a second. All right, so we got a bag of food to feed the animals. There's like different types of food in here, so we're gonna feed some animals as well.
What's your name?
I do like this little bungalow thing. This barbecue. You can sit there and have you a smoke.
We'll sit here and have me a smoke.
Oh Lord, I'm gonna go look at some gators over here. Wait, they got a little thing.
Over there.
She's already counted. They got a little sign up there. Oh man.
And somebody
Someone just jumped out of the water. It says Wild Animal Island. So let's go see what's going on.
Yes, let's.
Oh, she's excited now. Something just. Oh, there's a gator. He's running. He's running. He's running.
Just went in the water.
Ooh, look at him.
Hello.
He's swimming kind of fast. Look at that.
And that's slow speed.
Mm-hmm. Look at that moss he's pushing with his nose. It's crazy. Yeah, something happened right there, and it's all the water turning up. He's going under the. He's going under the bridge. Yeah. Dang, he's big.
They know when it's feeding time.
Yeah, they do.
It's getting close.
There's another boat thing over there. But yeah, they got the boat over there. You can't really see. There's a thing in the way. I don't see gators on this side. They're all on this side.
Keep inside barriers at all times, you think?
Yeah, look at all of them just hanging out there. There's one right there. There's one over there. What are you laughing at now?
Do not tease or molest animals. Florida law.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, if you want to come and experience some real Florida, this is some real Florida.
Right?
For sure. You're in a swamp. I mean,
For
this is some mossy swamp. I mean, this is a real.
It's a true swamp.
It's a true swamp. This is real Florida attraction right here.
100%.
100%, and loving it so far. Just sitting there hanging out. There's someone under there.
Amazing how still
Yeah,
they are.
I know, right?
What's up, Spaz? That's our oldest alligator. She's 86.
Oh, wow.
Oh gosh, wow.
How many are there out here?
All of them.
All of them. I only seen a few. I didn't know.
I counted 12
That's what
earlier.
we counted too. But I think there was another one underneath the bridge over there. So I didn't know if there was a bigger area.
Mm-hmm.
They got about 12 acres. The property's 12 acres, and they got basically the whole perimeter. Kind of like a
Walk that
moat
way, there's hundreds more.
in a way.
We got a whole park.
Yeah. So all together in the lagoon, about close to 200.
Oh man.
Holy crap.
Wow.
We counted 12.
Yeah. Exactly.
There's
What do
only
we
about
not
30
see?
or 40 that actually come to these feeders. The rest of them are out there eating whatever they can naturally. Since we're a natural ecosystem here,
Okay.
there's birds, turtles, fish, all that stuff.
All right. That's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Spaz! What you doing, girl? Who scared you? You worried about something. Why are you sitting way over there?
There's 4 sitting under him.
Yeah.
That's Frankie. I think that's Big Head. That's Meatloaf. He's blonde. How can I tell? They all look different, don't they?
A little bit.
What do you mean, no? Look, he's little, she's old. He's got scars on his back from this fight that made him go blind.
Oh.
Yep. When if you're standing up here, you can see that this is Big Head.
Yeah.
And that, well, there went Frankie.
There's one coming up behind you.
This here is the prettiest alligator that I've ever seen for 12 foot long. Usually, look, let me show you. See, look, this is Frankie. Frankie, head up. Come on, Frankie, jump. Jump. Come on. Jump.
Whoa.
Yeah, you see how ugly he was? I mean, not ugly, but he got all kinds of scars and stuff on him. All right, so that's Frankie. Now look, watch Daisy Boy. Look at how pretty this gator. Daisy! Come on, Daisy Boy. Come on. Not a scar on him.
That is a pretty gator.
It is.
He is. It's crazy, right? None of them like Meatloaf.
Aww.
Now look, Meatloaf, he kind of made his own bed. Now he's lying in it. See, when he could see, when we were doing this show, hey Big Head, what he would do is just about the time that Big Head, about the time that Big Head would jump, he'd grab him by the back leg and rotate, break his leg. Yeah, I think he watched Karate Kid. You know, if he can't walk, he can't fight, kind of thing.
Right?
Pretty smart tactic when you think about it. So he bullied a lot of alligators, and one day he grabbed Bone Crusher, and Bone Crusher said, and turned around and grabbed him by the head. There's a reason we call him Bone Crusher.
Gotcha.
So when he bit him hard enough that one eyeball is completely gone. The other one is pure scar tissue. Them scars on her back is also from the same fight. Troublemaker, turn around, come here. Come here, Trouble. What you doing, Lefty? You can't jump. Come here, Trouble. No, Big Head, this is for...
Well.
Troublemaker, come here. Trouble! Come on, Trouble. What you doing? Come here. Troublemaker. Lefty. Lefty, you can't jump. You gonna just sit there too and block the whole way? Come on, Trouble. What up, little man? This is for Junior. Junior, come here. I've never had you jump on this side before. Come on, big guy.
Oh no.
He never jumped like that before. That's weird. He must have been hunting. Junior, turn around. Junior. Hey, come here. Come on, Junior. Come on. Come on, push them all out the way. There you go. Push fast. There you go. That's it, come on. Now you want in trouble? Because of course, because I'm calling Junior. Now you want it. Come on. Junior, get over here. Come on, Junior. Come on, Junior. Don't make me call the crocodile.
Ooh.
I don't know where she's at. I ain't seen her in 2 days.
Oh.
Yeah, but that's okay. You know, sometimes she just like goes off on her own. All right, all y'all sit. Junior! Junior! Come on. There, get up. There you go. Go on. Junior, come on. Give me another jump, buddy. Look, speak of the devil. The crocodile's right underneath of you.
What?
Oh no.
Yeah, she's right there. I think it's her. Maleficent! Maleficent! Is that you? It looks like you. Yeah, that's her. See, look, Junior knows. He's like, I'm out. No, that was Troublemaker. Hi, big girl. Now Junior's ready to jump. Come on, Junior. Jump. Come on. Come on. Look at y'all jumping on top of each other. That's just rude. Maleficent, come here. Come on, big girl. Come here. Back! What you doing, little guy? Come on, back! Now, Troublemaker? Really? Bet, turn around. Come here, Bet. Bet, come on. Come on. Come on. Jump. Ooh! He a little one. We named him Bet because he's kind of a loser.
Aww.
He gets it. Look, we listen to the same music. There's a band called Beck, and they have a song called Loser.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's why Beck.
Yeah.
Junior. Junior, come on. Come here and give me a kiss, buddy. Kisses. Come on. Come on, you can do it, buddy. Come on. Quit standing on somebody else's back. Would you get out of the way? Not for you. He got it. Hurry, Maleficent, come on. Come here, big girl. Let us see what it. She's like, She's probably full. The other day, she got about 11-pound pork butt and a 16-pound beef brisket.
Wow.
Yeah, she full.
That was on Saturday. Frankie here. Frankie's a rescue. He got himself into a bad situation, but it wasn't his fault. In a way, he just being an alligator. They built the people built their house right where he used to vacation. He went to the vacation home, and he thought it was cool. It was a nice little swimming pool.
Right?
It was heated.
Ooh, yeah.
He said, "Let's go." Hey, Goldie. Goldie, you can't even open your mouth. How you gonna? I love you, big head. That's where all that green stuff comes from. They'll blow it clean out their nose. But the trapper brought him here instead of putting him down, which we're thankful. He started out kind of rough. He started out like attacking other alligators. And, we put him in timeout. He learned his lesson, and then he's Junior, wherever he went. Junior taught him. There's Growler. That's Growler. I knew he'd come over eventually if I said his name, and I was here long enough. Growler, come here. Front and center, buddy. You're not Growler. No. Yeah. Growler, come on. Come on, Growler.
No, full well, they don't feel that.
Come on. Come on, Growler.
Oh!
That was weak. You can jump way better than that, buddy. He's one of the only alligators that's ever chased me.
Oh.
The crocodiles chased me a bunch, but he chased me once. Come on, Growler. Good job, buddy. Good job. All right, Maleficent, this is for you. Ain't none of y'all Maleficent. No. No.
That's big.
That's Junior.
Big old head.
He got a big old head with Junior.
Big Heads is bigger. That's why we call him Big Head.
Obviously,
But just because I raised him, that's why we call him Junior. And then the raccoon is named RJ for Ryan Jr. But there's a whole other story behind that. Yeah, why he's my junior. Come on. Come here. Maleficent, come here. She won't come up unless the alligators have cleared out.
That's fair.
She don't like to get trampled on. They're all scared of her. Even the big alligators, they're like, I ain't messing with her. So I watched this one alligator. She was about 30 feet from me whenever I would walk into the pit. And then about a week later, she was about 10 feet from me. And after about a month, she was literally had her head laying 2 inches from where I stepped every time I walked in.
Wow.
You can't tell me that she wasn't about to take a chunk out of me. Yeah. Junior, leave her alone. No, you're gonna chase her away. Junior! Maleficent. Come on, big girl. That's who it was, I know. You and Junior. Come on. Come on, big girl. Come on, Croc. You're not gonna jump, are you? You're not. Pick that head up. Tell me how pretty you are.
She's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes.
Just imagine that chasing you with your mouth
No.
wide open.
No, I'm good.
It's happened like 3 times. I'll be standing in the water and she'll just appear.
Alright, we're on a jungle swamp cruise.
I mean, that's right up there with
Heck
the Star
yeah.
Wars people. You know, so, you know.
We want to retire, but we can't find anybody to buy the place. So will you just run it for us? And, if we find a buyer, they said we recommend.
There's one over there, you see him?
Because if we find it,
Sit right there.
they like us and they'll keep us. And that's what happened. As a matter of fact, the guy who came here, and now they're buying this place. But they put a bunch of money into that place, so I'm thinking that we'll get, he told me, he said something about a raise. I said, oh. So we'll see what happens. So, and technically it'd be since the 50s. But on paper, as far as Jungle Adventures goes, 1989 is when Swampy ate the gift shop.
Big old crocodile in there?
No, the building. Yeah, the building Swampy. That crocodile is actually, we call him Big Daddy, but if you go online and look up the story of Footloose, that's that one. Now that green stuff on top of the water, a lot of people think it's algae, but it's not. I just told you. Alligator boogers. Remember when I said there's 200, almost 200 out there and they don't use tissues? Well, where do you think the boogers go? It's green, it floats, and you can eat it. Don't look at me like that. All y'all looking like you never ate your boogers. There's not a person on this boat that ain't been 2 years old, picked their nose and ate it and got yelled at by their parents.
Oh my God.
Alright, the whole getting yelled at thing may or may not have happened. My parents told me keep doing it, that's your health insurance. Yeah, they did a study, you know that? They did a study with 300 kids, elementary school, and found the ones that picked their nose and ate it did not get sick.
Oh,
That's
wow.
probably real.
No, it is real. Just like the people who chew their fingernails don't get sick as much. Your immune system gets built up.
Life
I
lessons.
think she could chew.
Gator right there. See him better. Just chilling.
Got all this.
No, just no. Well, I should have phrased that differently. The duckweed is made to not get sick, because it is actually a famine food. It's got about the same amount of protein as soybean ounce for ounce.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I don't eat this stuff though, because these alligators ain't potty trained.
That's fair.
It thrives in an ammonia-rich environment, so it does help clear out the ammonia. If you want to know where the ammonia comes from, well, I
He's
also
down there.
wait and I follow maritime law. Women and children exit first. Once they're full, I'm good to go. Hi. That was our blue and gold macaw saying hi. I don't know what happened to Doug. He just showed up one day and says, I can't anymore. I can't. You gotta take me. Look at you. That's Brandon. Y'all right?
Yeah.
You think this is hot, girl? You have no clue. Man, come July, August, September,
Oof, yeah, his otter.
we'll be in 100 digits with 150% humidity.
Oh, we're hitting your head. We are crashed.
Do you have a rescue boat?
Huh?
Do you have a rescue boat for backup?
Well,
Take that as a no.
Yeah.
depends on your definition of rescue boat. You go get it. I don't got anybody else here to bring it though. That's the problem.
Oh, I saw somebody.
Yeah. You just walk
You
your talkie
see
down.
somebody.
So I paid her.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. No, then you'd have to be rescued from the rescue boat. If you,
I think we're crashing. I think we are crashing.
we're gently stopping in the bushes. No, crashing happens at
Where
a
have you
much
gotten
larger
me in?
pace. Much faster.
Gently stopping in the bushes. Everybody on the boat is
We're
terrified.
stopped. Yeah.
Crashing.
Are we stuck?
And there's no rescue
I just
plan.
gotta change this year pin. Again, with it being breeding season and stuff,
Wow.
the females know that breeding needs eggs, eggs need a nest, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what do you do when there's a big old stick in the way of your nest?
You move
You
it.
push it off into the water. And you create what is called a tourist trap. The log hits the propeller breaks the shear pin, the boat, crack, gently stops into the bushes, and then they grab a tourist. Thankfully, I'm not a tourist. And our biggest alligator does hang out over here somewhere.
Taylor, you scoot a little
He
bit
does,
more
right? Yeah, he
inward.
hangs out here
You know?
somewhere. Well, at least Goliath didn't come over to say hi. Usually he does. He may not be in the area though. He may have decided to go lay down somewhere else. We were filming a commercial for a movie that we're in. Me and Goliath and my mentor. And that day he got a good, gosh, what was it? He got a brisket, pork butt. No, 5 pork butts.
Damn.
6-pound chicken.
Oh my God.
And 2 slabs of ribs while we were filming.
Good
Do
Lord.
y'all
Wow.
get hot dogs? Is that what they feed y'all? They get the ribs
My
and the
mama used to feed me
brisket.
hot dogs.
Y'all get the leftovers.
He's pretty good, man.
Yeah, well, we get stuff donated from Walmart through a 501c3 not-for-profit kind of
Okay.
deal.
Gator sitting right there.
Mother's been sitting there watching us this whole fucking time.
Liability. So that way, if I go when I go into the back room to bring the meat. Yeah, I try to work with the locals here. I'm trying to get some local artists and stuff to get together and give me some of their stuff and put it in the gift shop and sell it, you know, and have like a special spot in the gift shop that's just for the local artists. There's this one guy that does some amazing stuff with wire. He's an electrician, but he turned them like into the tree of life. And soft shell. Little soft shell turtle there in the bushes.
So what movie are y'all gonna be in? Did you say a movie?
Yes, ma'am, I did. It's called Gator Lake. The original name for overseas where it premiered was Lake Jessup. That's a local lake here in Florida called Lake Jessup Bone Crusher's Revenge. But I think maybe the city of Lake Jessup was like, yeah, no. Can you please change the name? So they changed it to Gator Lake Bone Crusher's Revenge. Goliath, our biggest alligator, is like one of the first alligators you see in it. He pops his head up and comes over. And then like a few scenes later, you see me driving the boat. And then towards the end, you see me putting in the water with the alligators, kind of, putting a hat on their head and working with them like that. So, Amazon.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's on Amazon. That's not free though. It's like $3.49 to rent or $8.49 to buy. And it is a very campy, shot in the 80s style creature feature. So don't expect it to be like a big Disney film, you know. Expect it to look like some college students with about $500,000 filmed it, because that's exactly what it was. It was Valencia College. But we won a bunch of films, film festivals, a bunch overseas.
Wow.
So any questions, y'all?
I hear something flashing.
I kind of
I heard something.
went through a lot of my facts when, you know, he was gently stopped it.
I did just hear that.
What'd you hear?
Sounded like he was clearing out his snout or something.
Alligator laying back there. Sun,
Yeah,
That-
it was.
Oh, that's air tissue, sorry. Yeah, there's a big boy up there. He's back in there. Owner to considered a prop and pay me for it. So that's one way to get paid for a broke down four-wheeler. And the guy, that's Don. Don Lewis. Yeah, his wife got him a job here back in 2019, 2020. You might know her. Her name was Carol Baskin. What? I mean, it's real plastic. You can see it, you can touch it, it's real. It just may not be real bone. But it's a real plastic skeleton.
Yeah.
Kind of. There goes little Justin. Over there to the left. He got his name from a little boy that learned how to swim here. His mom had been bringing him here since he was like, before he could walk. And he wanted to get on the boat one day and he missed it. He just cried and cried. His mom says, you want to get on that boat? Fine. Threw him in the water and told him to swim. And he got right here to the boat. And when he got on the boat, we named that alligator after him, Justin.
Oh.
You know, his little brother tried. We don't talk about Bruno. No. We don't talk about Bruno. All right, it was still mostly floating when we got back. I got all the people back here. Everybody was dry but me. It was another boat. It only held 15 people at all. It had lawn chairs. When I started here, the boat had lawn chairs. That was what you sat on. Because if the pontoon started to take on water, which happened regularly, it would list. So you tell everybody, move your seat to the left. Move your seat. I'm being serious. I wish, it was sketchy.
Yeah.
You know?
So sketchy.
We had bilge pumps that we'd have to pump them out, and that's what happened is I came in at noon to take over for somebody else, and they didn't bilge the boat like they were supposed to that morning. So I got on a boat that had extra water in the pontoon and it was supposed to. By the time I got to the back, it had taken on so much water, it just... But I got everybody back. There's one lady from Michigan called 911. Everybody else on the boat was having a good time. They were singing Row, Row, Row Your Boat. Y'all ever hear that?
Absolutely.
Michael, row your boat ashore. Yeah, they changed it. Yeah, they said Ryan rowed a boat ashore. Because that's what I was doing. I was in the back because the electric motor gives out when it's underwater.
Yeah.
They was all up in, well, not on this boat, but on that boat in this corner. Because that pontoon is what took on the lead. The next day, the largest numbers they've ever had in history. Everybody wanted to come and ride the boat the same. I'm serious. Like the next day, we didn't do any wildlife shows. All we did was boat rides all day. One person did gator feedings and I did the boat all day long. I don't know why they put me on the boat.
Well, you got everybody back safely, you know, so
Yeah.
you were the man for the job.
So, yeah, I guess. Well, if I can see him, I like to grab him. He's fun. His brother bit his jaw off when he was a baby. And so he's got, like, on the bottom, he's only got half his jaw. Call him split. Swimming right here. Oh, yeah, that's it. Good eye.
Good job. Alright guys, back up so we can move a little. Oh, that was quick. Alright.
Well, I've been doing this for, when I was younger, I'd jump in there with them.
Really?
Uh-huh. But now, I'm old.
Easy does it.
Yeah.
Uh-huh, smarter, not harder.
Yes, sir.
Yep, I ain't trying to impress anybody. I'm married.
Oh my gosh.
See, he's the one who fools you, though. Because, see, now most alligators, if I come here and I go like that, their mouth is closed, right? But see, and that's what it was. I was holding him like this, and I said, look at this part, folks. And he, and they're just looking at me like, what you gonna do now? And I'm like, you want me to cry? I'm not going to. But no, splits came to us from Tennessee. They were using them because they're finding alligators as far north, well, actually they find them in Oklahoma and stuff now, but year round in Tennessee. It should be a lot bigger in theory. What they say is the ones in the wild that survive go for a year until they're about 7 to 8 feet long. Once they're that big, they're, what's going to be a much bigger alligator or human. So they need to grow quick. Only 5% will grow that fast. Yeah, about 5 to 10% make it to the The other ones get eaten by other alligators, fish, turtles, especially if they're growing strong. You know. So. And I don't know the situation within the pool. I know they fed him and took care of him, but I can tell by his size that they did not try to feed him more than what he would have gotten in the wild. Which in my opinion is the best way to feed an alligator. Unless you're at like place next door. Next door, they'll get an alligator to be hatchling. 6 foot in usually about 2 weeks. Some cases, they have them get to 6 foot in 1 week. And if you get the right food for them, and then you keep them super hot and in the dark. They're nocturnal hunters and they like the warmth. So as long as you keep their pen about 90 degrees, they will eat. So you just, over there, they'll feed them twice a day. To get them to grow. They use a pelleted diet now. They use, grind up hot, old chicken wings along with some other stuff and dog food to kind of give them what they needed. But now they can have it manufactured to the exact vitamins that they need to make them grow. Make it float a higher fat content, makes it float longer so that they can grab off the top so much weight. They've actually really went scientific. They even get to pick if they're boys or girls. It's called TSD. Don't mix those letters up, it's a different whole talk. But it stands for thermal sex determination. So, if the nest is above 90 to 92 degrees, on the 14th day of incubation, all males. If it's below 86 on the 14th day, all females. If it's in between, it conceives. They work. This is a Florida king snake. The Latin of it, Brookside. The Brookside. In Florida, we got 4 different types of king snakes. We've got the Brookside, we've got the Goinai, or the Apalachicola, we've got the Eastern king snake, or Eastern chain king, they call it sometimes. What's the other one? And then your common king. Those are the 4 we have.
Are you thinking right now?
This one
Never is that good.
Florida or Brookside, that is, what do they call it? Unresisted. So the normal colors would be a lot more golden. The natural thing. You gotta be careful with these guys around other snakes because they do eat other snakes. The name king snake. So if you see king cobra, California king, chain king, eastern king, they all eat other snakes. That's like their main diet. So they're the king of all other snakes. This guy right here, he can handle probably about 3 or 4 foot eastern diamondback.
Yeah, that was surprised. That's fluffy.
He is very fluffy. Let me tell you something about Rollo here. Rollo was somebody's pet. But for a change, the person actually did the right thing. They went, they got the permit, they learned about the animal, they took him home. And they had him for about a year. Then, they got a job in Miami. Come with an apartment and everything. Guess what? Apartment said, no skunks. No pets at all. Makes sense. I understand the rule, So basically what the guy said to us was, well, I want to make sure that somebody that knows what they're doing with a permit takes it. So fine, we get it. So we brought him in. He's what they call a chocolate skunk. Looks more caramel to me, but yes, he's very thick. But I'm going to be honest with you, this is way better than it was. After about 2 years of having him, he started to drink a buttload of water, like way more than he was supposed to. So first thing that came to mind with these guys is insulinomas and issues with the pancreas and stuff like that. So thought maybe he might be going into renal failure. No, he just had a really bad UTI. So we got that UTI cleared up. But then they said, well, his kidney function still seems off. So they had us do a bunch of other stuff with our vet. And it turns out that we just had to stop everything and let him do what he was doing. He had dropped weight down to about 4 pounds, which is as low as you want them to go for an adult. Now he's like almost 10, which is more than you want him to be for an adult. But if he gets sick again, you know, you got some time to figure out what's going on. But he went through a lot of stuff, you know, a lot of daily IVs, not IV, but sub-Q drips of a fluid to keep him hydrated. And then all of a sudden, he just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger, started eating better, and now, roller. You know, they say the camera adds 10 pounds, but
The hair adds 15.
yeah, sure.
Oh. So cute. What's in there? Oh, a tortoise, you see him? You got her sleeping. Alright, so now we're going to go to the mock-up Native American village and learn some stuff over there. Did you have a good time holding the animals?
Yes. I want to hold the snake. Turtles!
Can't believe I held a snake. Ugh. But yeah, but we'll see some stuff on the way over there to the little Native American Center or section. That's what I guess is what they call it, little mock-up Native American village. Oh, look at him. Blunk. Yeah, so we got like a thing of food. We have to look in the bag and see if there's any turtle labeled food. I don't know. I know there's weenies in there for the gators.
Monkey goat and muntjac.
I think that's the hot dog for the gator.
That's a hot dog for gator. Turtles!
Yeah, we got turtle food. The shells are hitting each other like.
Oh, sorry, that just hit you in the head. I don't think they understand they gotta back away so they can get the food.
Alright, so let's see what's over here. There he is. Look at him back there. Oh wow. He's a Canada lynx. Look at him back there. I woke him up. I'm sorry, buddy. I didn't mean to wake you up. Yeah, he was back there sleeping. I woke him up when I was like, there he is. Alright, so here's it says the waiting area for the Native American village. There's a turtle back there. Wow.
This? What do you think they used it for? What's it look like?
Protection.
Protection? Okay, yeah.
Self-defense. I don't know.
Huh?
Self-defense.
Self-defense? Yeah.
It looks like dinosaur teeth.
Looks like dinosaur teeth? Not quite. They still walk. This animal still walks on the earth.
Crocodile.
No, definitely not a crocodile. See how them teeth look like that? That's teeth of a plant eater.
I was gonna say the chew on something.
Yeah.
Is it like a hammer or a tool more, or is it?
No, they got it. They were right. Self-defense.
Oh, okay.
Yep, yep.
What?
See?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want that. Mm-hmm. Sometimes they call it a husband trainer, but no, we're still on this one. You still ain't told me what kind of animal uses it. What animal this come from?
Who eats plants? Who's a plant eater? And it's still alive today.
Those kind of teeth?
I eat plants.
Lizard.
Yeah.
Cheese
elk?
eater.
There are lizards that eat, but no.
What about a cheese eater? What?
No.
There was no cheese yet.
A
They didn't
bison.
have cheese.
What do
I'll
you
say that again.
Ew.
A bison?
Mm-hmm.
That is from a bison?
It is from a bison.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to think about the teeth. That's really big.
Yeah, it looks similar to cattle.
Yeah.
You know. But yeah, that's off a bison. Yeah, they would. Bison are native to Florida. They're still here. A lot of people don't realize that you go over to Payne's Prairie near
That's where we
Gainesville.
Yeah, we went.
Went camping there,
Did
yeah.
you see them?
Oh, yeah.
We saw the horses. We didn't see them.
You saw the wild horses?
I thought I
Yeah.
saw a
Now, the
couple.
horses aren't native. Those are brought in by the Spanish and
Yeah.
stuff. But you don't think of Florida and wild horses. You don't think of Florida and bison,
Yeah,
True.
true.
you know?
I didn't
The
either until we went there.
The reason we lost the bison was because of cattle. The Spanish brought cows with them that weren't here before.
Mm-hmm.
The grass wasn't nutritious. So the cattle kept eating the grass, trying to get what they needed, and they couldn't. So they just kept eating and eating and eating. So therefore, there was nothing left for the bison. So the bison started to move north. No. Look at it again. That don't look like an axe.
Ooh, it does a little.
No, that, my friend, is a hoe.
How did they get this so tight on there?
How did I get that on there so tight?
You did that?
The same way they did it. Yeah, I built all this stuff, mostly. Some of it I just waited for the animals to decompose, but that's a different story. How they got that so tight and how I got it so tight is using a special material called sinew. Sinew can be made out of the guts of animals, but mostly it's made out of the connective tissue. So for us, when you cook a brisket or a loin, that silver skin that's on the back, that's your sinew. You take that, scrape the flesh off of it, let it dry, and it's like, it looks like a paper, almost like a rawhide. And then they would take it in strips and chew on it to reconstitute it, get it wet again, and it gets very sticky, almost so sticky as slimy. And then you can wrap it around, and it stretches.
Cool.
And then as it dries, it shrinks. So it makes everything tighter. Problem is, if it gets wet again, then it's gonna.
It loosens.
Yeah.
So how do you keep it from getting wet?
That-
There's two things that are possible. You could treat it with like fat or grease.
Mm-hmm.
You could, and that would repel water, but at the same time, it's
It
probably
was-
going to cause it to go.
Would you layer it
Yeah,
more?
loosen a little bit.
Would you layer it more?
No,
Keep it inside, I don't know.
pine sap.
Oh.
Yes, some sticky stuff.
You take the pine sap to keep it from being too sticky. You take the pine sap, and you would have some kind of a bowl or vessel that you'd put it into. Put it next to the fire, and get it hot enough to where it melts. Once it's melted to a liquidy point, but not too much because it will catch fire if you're not careful, you go and get you some charcoal from the fire, and you mix that, and that's carbon that adds strength and helps take away some of the stickiness. And to keep it somewhat pliable, a little bit of bear fat. Nowadays I use bacon fat because it's hard to get, well, it's illegal for me to get my hands on bear fat, so I actually took and made that up, and then you take that, heat it up in the fire enough to spread it on.
You're
It
gonna
acts
start
like a
making
carbon
your tools
fiber.
now, aren't
What
you?
is this
Yes.
bone?
This is the shoulder blade of a deer.
Hi.
Champ, you're up! What you doing, buddy? You just wake up? Oh, you just got a drink of water.
Thanks.
Got some gators over here in the water.
Teenagers.
We're gonna go feed the babies. Alligator snapping turtle in that one. He's down there at the bottom. They're out down the bottom. We're gonna go feed the babies with a fishing pole. Here's a fishing pole. Alright, so they give you little hot dogs like that, and they're in pieces. You can see. I'm gonna put them on the fishing pole.
Big gators.
Oh, oh,
You stick
you got it. Yeah. Wow. He just hopped over to us. Hi, buddy. He's like, you got something? Check and see. I think one of them's for lemurs.
It just says monkeys.
Oh, well.
I mean, a lemur is a monkey.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
Doesn't say don't feed.
yeah. Just throw him
Here you
over.
go, buddy.
Oh, no.
That's not gonna make it in there.
He's looking though. Oh, he went in there that time. Did he get it?
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, he over there.
And that squirrel knows where the food goes.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if he'll come over here and want some food.
He's probably. You want some peanuts? Want some fruit?
He's looking at us like, you crazy? Oh, Rocky Raccoon.
Raccoon.
Rocky.
You
Rocky.
can't feed him.
There he is. Hi, buddy. Let's see if we
He's
can.
coming out the tube.
What tube? Oh, he's coming out the tube. Hi,
buddy.
buddy. Hi, Rocky.
Hello.
He's like, you got something for me?
What? It doesn't say don't feed, but I don't see how I can get it to him.
I don't either. Well, it doesn't say feed him.
I feed you, but I don't know how to get it to you,
Raccoon.
buddy. You're a big raccoon. Yes, you are. You're cute. Wait, it's good.
That's
to
the,
grab you.
That's the boat we were on earlier. You can see it coming through. With Ryan, Reptile Ryan, he said his name was. Giving another boat tour. With his electric mower. Or motor. Alright, here's some Nigerian dwarf goats. He said,
This
oh,
is goat food.
alright, he got a tube. He got a tube.
This is goat food.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they all running over. Oh, the other one's the little deer thing is running over here. There's the deer. Hi, buddy. I'll get you some snacks in a second. Here you go, bud. Some macaws over here. And there's a squirrel eating his food. Uh-huh. You just want to let him sit there and eat your food. We got some over here. A bunch of ibises. White ibises. Yeah, there's two more over here hanging out. They just chilling. There's an emu on this side. Throw him some peanuts.
Is that...
I don't know, what is it? I don't know.
None of this says bird on it.
Okay, never mind then.
The monkey goat and muntjac.
We'll come back and see what the monkey wants to because they weren't interested when we came through.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a nice breeze. Alright, so we're getting ready to cross the Critter Creek Natural Florida Habitat, it says. Walk with caution. Might see some gators, snakes. I swear, see a snake, I'm gonna die.
You held a snake. Why are you afraid?
I don't like snakes. I held it. There's a gator right there under the thing. He's right there.
Mm-hmm.
Just chilling.
There's one over here.
That's not a gator, that's a piece. Oh, there he's right there. I thought you were talking about that piece of wood over there. Well, I'm already walking left.
Gator breeding area.
It says we're in the gator breeding area.
Ooh.
Ooh. Look at that one moving over there.
There's two of them right
Two
there.
of them moving.
That's probably mama and
Oh.
baby.
They're moving.
Mama and two babies.
Mm-hmm. So Ryan did say that it is breeding season for the gators in Florida. So yeah. I keep looking down, making sure I'm not going to trip or a snake.
Don't get off the path.
Ooh, that thing right there scared me. I was like, oh no, there's something sitting there. Yeah. Very picturesque scene. Oh!
Uh-huh.
Well, alright. You come back up.
Yeah.
Dang on.
There's one
Yeah,
right there.
there's a gator sitting like we literally just walked on top of him. He's right down there. Maybe you can see him through the floorboards. I highly doubt it. Kind of.
No, there's not enough separation.
Yeah, no. That gator just sitting there. He's big.
That is a big one. I'll bet you anything that's a mama with a nest.
It might be. Who knows? Oh, a gator's been sliding through that right there. Look, you can see where he's been sliding in that mud. Right there.
That is a mama checking out a nest area.
Now we got Audrey, the alligator expert.
No, just listen to what the man said.
There's one right there. We're walking on top of him.
Uh-huh.
Just sitting there in the mud, hanging out. Daggone.
Look at those claws.
Mm-hmm.
That's a peahen.
Yeah, that.
We have peahen food.
How you gonna feed it? Oh yeah, oh yeah, they're running here now.
Oh.
Look at them.
They hear it. They hear it. Oh, wait.
Oh.
Boy, I threw it badly. I don't think they went in.
The puma's actually out. Look at him. Oh my God, he's big. Hi, buddy.
Oh, beautiful.
He's like, what?
Oh,
Like,
you are
okay.
gorgeous. She's got her own body pillow.
So it's a crocodile too, or alligator. Big kitty. I was just ever having a conniption.
Kitty.
So I'm dumb. She's a Florida panther. I gotta call Uncle Si now, because he's all about some panthers. Well, he's looking for a black panther. She's obviously not black. But yeah. All right, we're back, monkey.
Dad, you want some snacks? Squirrel? Yeah.
Yeah, he coming now. He coming now.
You coming now?
Jesus. All right, before the squirrel gets
Before the
it.
squirrel gets it. Watch him.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
That's right, squirrel. You stay away from his snacks.
He lunged after that squirrel, man.
I just emptied the whole thing.
It's all right. That's all we got for you, bud.
It said monkey food.
He looks very disappointed.
I'm sorry. It said monkey food.
You got any more of his peanuts?
No.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
That's all we got for you, man. All right, guys. What an adventurous day we had. Audrey got something marked on her bucket list.
Holding a Costa Rican tarantula, point being I held a tarantula in my hands and petted its butt.
Okay. But yeah, this is a really cool place. I actually like this better than Gatorland,
Me too.
because you feel like you're more I don't want to say immersive, but you feel like you're more interactive with the animals. Like you're closer to the gators than Gatorland. Things like that. Even the alligator farm, you're closer to the animals than there as well. But yeah, but if you're ever in like Christmas, Florida, you have to go through Christmas, Florida to get to Titusville from Orlando, so it's kind of in the middle. So yeah, so stop by. I mean, it's right on the side of the road. You can't miss the big, huge, swampy, the alligator out front. So yeah, so come in and see some animals and gators. Go ride the boat into the swamp. Get to hold some animals and pet some animals and feed some animals. And what else? See some cool Native American artifacts.
True.
that Ryan made. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you would greatly appreciate it. If you're not, hit that subscribe button. It helps our channel grow. We're also on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. And below this video, I'll put a link to the Jungle Adventure website so you can check it out and see what's going on. Also, in the description below, there's a link to the merch shop itself. You can get some cool merch. Audrey's got the shirt on.
I do. Sweaty. Apologies.
We got some like mugs, thermoses, things like that. If you go to Facebook, you can send us a message to get your very own Wild Adventures koozie or holographic sticker. So thanks for watching. See you soon. Hey guys, it's me again. If you want to subscribe to your channel, click over here. If you want to check out some more videos, click down there. If you want to check out our cool merch shop, go to the description below and click the link. Thanks for watching. See you on the next video.